So today just gonna go and on a rant. I don't care. No introduction, no nothing. I'm tired of it. I don't care how it looks. It's just my raw feelings. But the mental health institutions and doctors and researchers have failed PTSD and trauma survivors. Completely failed them. I have been treated for 23 years. I tried a combination. I can list. I can't. If I start listing all of it, it will be a 30-40 minute video. I hate labeling myself. I hate labeling myself as someone with PTSD or something like that, you know. And I am lucky in a lot of ways compared to other trauma survivors and people with PTSD, but it's just impossible. I'm very worked up right now. The way we are treated, okay? And I'm labeling myself now, even though I hate it. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. I don't want anyone's pity. It's never what I wanted. All I wanted was to be treated fairly, to be given an opportunity to live a good life, to not have to wake up every morning feeling like I'm fucking gonna die or something. The way we are treated by mental health professionals is absolutely ridiculous. I have been treated, as I said, with almost every possible thing that I could think of, that my my doctor could think of, and he's one of the good ones. He wants to help me, and there are things that can help trauma patients, or at least they have great potential. For example, MDMA. For example, psychedelic treatments, and a lot of new treatments. And I remember when I started reading about those treatments, and it gave me hope. It was more than a decade ago. These treatments went through all of the phases that the FDA needs to approve things, and they still are pending. Why? Why did you approve a coronavirus vaccine in 6 months without any real long-term tests? Because it was an emergency, and I'm okay with it. I was one of the supporters. I said, yeah, okay, even if it's I don't know, it's not you don't know the dangers. I think it's a good thing to at least let the people decide if they want to take the risk of the vaccine or not. And I did, by the way. But why is that a health emergency? And PTSD and anxiety and depression and all of those things are not. Why? Because you can't see me dying? I'm dying every day inside. I've been dying every day inside since I was fucking 10 years old. And I'm trying to keep alive. I'm trying to find the good things in life. I'm trying to find, and there are better times and worse times. And I try very, very hard. I don't want this shit. I didn't choose it. So why, after a decade of testing, after seeing how people improve with psychedelic and the MDMA and everything, why don't you fucking let me do it? My doctor wants me to do it. He's for it, but he can't. He is the specialist. He's the one who knows what's right or wrong. He can prescribe me medicine that can fuck up my brain and my liver and whatever, and can fuck me up in many ways, and that's okay. But he can't prescribe me a fucking MDMA assistant therapy or psilocybin or something like that. I will need to go and do it illegally and do it in a very unsafe way. Not with doctors, not with him by my side. I will need to go and find a place to do it where it's not legal or regulated. The people that decide these decisions are so out of touch. They want to prevent the dangers, so-called dangers that this treatment has, even though when it's done in a medical facility, there is really almost no danger. So to prevent it, they send people like me to do it in a very unsafe environment and to gamble our mental health, to gamble our lives. They send us they make us addicted to the benzos or whatever. I've been taking benzos for years now, and it's fucking up my life right now. I want just to. I'm not expecting not to feel anxiety. I'm not even expecting the PTSD to go away. But I just fucking want, for once, people to treat it seriously. And not like just, oh, it's in your head, no, go and, I don't know. I've been in therapy, in talk therapy, 23 years. Okay? I've done a lot of work on myself. I've taken a lot of different medications. I've done a lot of different types of therapies. I can't even list them all. I need to write it down in order to remember. I'm 33 years old, almost 34. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. And you don't think that that I have the right now, as an adult who's been in the mental health cycle since I was at least 10, because it started earlier. I don't have the right to decide on my body, on my health. I don't have the right to take the risk. You want me to wait another 10, 20 years until you're sure 100%, even though it will never be 100%, that, I don't know, I don't get heart failure in 20 years? Well, I might kill myself before, you know? And I don't want to, I'm not planning on doing it, but that happens to people. People with PTSD, people with trauma, with depression, that get treated like shit by the medical professionals, okay? And by all those out-of-touch doctors, and by society in general, because when you work, nobody gives a fuck that you have the PTSD. Who gives a fuck? I work, and I'm expected to work the same as everybody else, no problem, nothing. Doesn't matter. I have no rights. I'm not looking for special treatment. I'm looking for you to give me the opportunity to help myself and to take the risk. And if I fucking die during that thing, okay, fine. But give me the opportunity to do it. I am sick and tired of waiting and trying to find a way to do it legally, because I want to do it legally. I want to do it in the safest way possible. And every time getting rejected, every time I'm waiting for improvement, for treatment of psychedelics or things like that, or even other things. There are many possibilities, not just psychedelics, but that's what I think is the most promising thing. And I read a lot of research, and there is a lot of research about it, enough to give us the opportunity. But you don't, because you don't view us as people with serious conditions. You think PTSD is a joke. You think we live, okay, well, you work, you go to the gym, you do this, you do that. You're fine. No need to rush. No. People work, go to the gym, and then fucking kill themselves because they don't get the right treatment. Because their doctors are fucking close-minded. Because the FDA is fucking doesn't care about you. It's mind-blowing. A vaccine in 6 months was approved. MDMA treatment has been going on for more than 10 years and it hasn't been approved. That should give you a glance at the priorities they have. They are out of touch. And people with trauma and PTSD and depression are too caught up in their own shit to fight for it. And it's time for us to fight for it. I don't want to be the PTSD guy. I don't want to be the rant guy. I don't ranting guy on YouTube, you know. That's not what I want. But I'm sick and tired. I've gone above my everything. I tried everything. And I still need to deal with this shit. Every day is a struggle. I'm not asking you to cure me. I'm not asking you to give me, I don't know, to feel sorry for me, to give me whatever. I'm asking you to give me a fucking chance. I'm asking you to address this as a serious condition, as something that is needed, something that you need to address seriously, urgently. People are suffering from trauma and from depression and from anxiety for years. Their bodies suffer from it. I'm 33. I work out 5-6 times a week. My blood pressure is high. Okay? It's more likely that I will die from a heart attack or a stroke than from fucking MDMA. Stop being so out of touch. We deserve the opportunity to treat ourselves. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Fine, I'll deal with it. I deal with it the way I've been dealing with it for more than 20 years. But give me that fucking chance. Who are you to tell me? Who are you to sit there in your high-paying positions and your degrees and whatever and tell me, who's been experiencing it for more than 20 years, no, it's too risky for you. No, it's too risky for me to stay like this. This is not living. I'm sorry. This is not living. I'm destroying my liver. I'm destroying my health with medication. I'm basically addicted to benzos. What the fuck more do you want from me? I want to get better. It's time for people with trauma and PTSD and depression to stand up for themselves. And I know it's fucking hard because you're so scared. You can barely leave your house. You need to struggle every day just to look normal, because it's not normal to feel anxiety, right? It's not normal to have PTSD. It's taboo. If I tell people that, and I'm very open about it, they all say, oh, well, oh, they look at me like I'm some sort of, best case, just a poor individual, like they feel sorry for me, or worst case, they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm done with this shit. And I'm gonna do things. I'm not gonna kill myself because I'm not there, and I hope I won't be there. But there are a lot of people who are there and did it, and you could have saved them. And if you really care about the mental health of your patients, you should fight for the mental health of your patients. You should stop with this nonsense. You can save lives very easily. That's all I gotta say.